Okay, so I've got things scaled down. I've got them parented uh, and rotated to the view that I want. One of the issues that's outstanding is I've got a huge number of vertices, and we've seen this in a few of the previous videos where things will take several seconds longer to process than they normally would. So we've got to find a way to get these millions of vertices down to something manageable. Now, there's a few different things we could do. One example, and one that pops to mind that is pretty simple and straightforward, is the idea of decimating. So if I go to my modifiers and I add a modifier and I go decimate, I can, we're just going to take a look at this ventricle, and you can see that it's already kind of stepped, all right, due to the amount of detail that is in it. But I can grab this and I can, let's just aggressively decimate this. And you can see what's happened. It's become a lot more faceted and has more of a low poly look. Okay. But now we've taken this down to 8,000 vertices as opposed to the 61,000 that it was. Now, I do find that for, let's just go ahead and get it back in that range again, right? Oops. Well, I'll just key something in. So it's 1/8 of what the original size was. Okay. So low poly look. Um, but I do find that sometimes, decimating on when you've got something that's just very generic in shape and has sweeping angles and general angles can work. That pushes it to a threshold more than I would like. But let's just say, for the sake of argument, that we apply this. And maybe we go ahead to the object and we shade this smooth. And all right, that starts to look better. That's not so bad. However, when we tab into this, you can see that the geometry is just a mess. So it's something to keep in mind. I mean, in certain circumstances, this can be okay. But if there's anything happening where you're going to be doing continued processing on this or where you need regular geometry, it's not always the best route to go. I've tended to like remeshing, and that's something I'll cover in a video or two shortly. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and Control Z a few times and get this back to what it was. Let's get rid of this decimate altogether.